or say or your politics or the bottom sika and your politics.
The spotlight. Welcome to the biggest show on your YouTube channel. Welcome to what it's all about. The credible news source. Yes. The credible reactionary news source. Now, today, what is the spotlight? I normally ask this question, what is the spotlight? Because I want you, my discerning viewer, to be abreast with what is really going on in Ghana. Now, today I want to do a little bit of politics, okay? So bear with me. I'm doing politics. It's all about politics. It's all about Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Agyapong. It's all about Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia. And then Alan Cash, John Alan Chamantain. Now, these three gentlemen are part of the 10 strongly selected, members of the governing MPP who want to garner the votes of their delegates in order to win the first 5, which will be turned into the Super Delegate Conference in November. All right. So you're welcome to the show. And it's just the prelude of what I'm going to do today. Now, before I continue, I want you to do one thing, which I always tell you. We are in July, and I've been advocating for our 1K by the end of July. I want you to do that honors for me, wherever you are. If today is the first time you are watching our videos, just go to where they've written subscribe on your phone as you are watching the YouTube. You see on your right side, as you're facing it, it faces you directly on your right, red. Click on it. Now, immediately you click on it, you will see that there is a bell. Click on the bell and click it all notification, everything like that. Anytime we send a video, you will have a notification on your home screen and you enjoy the spotlight. Okay, so now let's zoom straight to the spotlight of today. Like I said, MPP, National Party had, those who brought their nomination forms, 10 of them, they passed all of them. Correct. Problem be a new until they should go ahead with their campaign. Now, they are campaigning from every part of the country. Not too long ago, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong was at the Ahafo region and he met delegates. And Honorable Agyapong was throwing salvos here and there. The salvo no was so good. It helps in the development of Ghana and it helps in the internal politicking. Politics is all about how we live our lives. So some of these things, when it happens, for some of us, we are so happy to hear because Honorable Agyapong has something to say. And we'll play you the video very soon. But we want to read a report from the Ghana Web. Yes, we want to read a report from the Ghana Web, which will be so good because when we read a source, it helps all of us to understand the story we are reading out to you. Now, this is the Ghana Web, and the caption was, "Excuse me, strategist, can Agyapong hit Bawumia over IMF decision?" Now,
I'm sorry, I'm a strategist. Strategist, any baby I know. It is only Ghana, and I would the economy call IMF also a strategist.
Now, the story reads, and let me read, and you can read with me on the screen. Now it says, New Patriotic Party MPP flag bearer hopeful Kennedy Agyapong has fired salvos at the campaign of Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, speaking to delegates of the MPP in the Kintampo East constituency in the Ahafo region as part of his campaign. The Asin Central MP directed a strong warning to the campaign of the vice president, noting that he will go on full offensive if, and the caption here is if, the personal attacks directed at him do not cease. And somebody, I say, they go about claiming to be strategists. Strategists? Is that what brought us here today? Ghana is the only place that those who send the country to the IMF claim to be strategists. What shall I say? First bomb, second bomb. He said, if MPP people don't engage in clean campaign, they will be in trouble because for me, when you say something, I will reply you. Ubo masum left, mesumebo right. Ubo me punches, mesumebo uppercut. I say, for someone who claimed to be strategist, the dollar was 4 cedis, equivalent with that of the cedi. So let me put it in that context well. The dollar was 1 to 4 Ghana cedis. In that equivalence, when we took power, today the dollar is 12. The dollar to Ghana cedi is 12 cedis. You think you are a strategist? Excuse me, strategist. Please. That's what he said. Dr. Bawumia, who is also vying for the MPP flag bearership, is enjoying massive support from officials of the party, including ministers, members of parliament, and other government officials. Okay, now this is the first bomb I free Kennedy Agyapong.
Before, Oma clean campaign, Ombenya because media okay, may reply. Obi also your strategies. Also your strategies. Embra, you're taking over power. Not dollar, you're 4 cedis. And then dollar, you're 12 cedis. We are strategies. Excuse me, strategies. More strategies.
Me today, my reaction to this video, because I mentioned 3 very distinct and honorable men, I want to do it nice. Okay, so now Bawumia just responded to what Kennedy Agyapong said. I say, when I was sit down, what's me then? Okay, now Bawumia also has something to say, and I want to read that. Yeah, there's mybrightnews.com. Yes, that is it. I say mybrightnewsroom.com, and the caption says this. It says, MPP flag bearership race. We don't need a rich man to lead the MPP. Now, I just want you to analyze where we are going. The vice president, he's also having something to say. And this is what he said. He said, we don't need a rich man. Remember Kennedy Agyapong say, oh no, $40 million. And within a space of 5 months, $40 million now turn into $60 million. You just heard it in the video. Good. Bawumia say, ye here sikeni. Manam baba a MPP, a flag bearer. We don't need a rich man. Okay, so if we don't need a rich man, who do we need? What are they doing with their delegates? Are they giving them money? Are they rich? And they have so. But for now, let's read what Bawumia said. Bawumia says, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Vice President, has stressed the significance of picking a selfless leader who will guarantee the party's continued dominance in the general elections of 2024. Hey, Bawumia. Okay, you better also. Dr. Bawumia stressed the importance of maintaining power in the coming elections. He emphasized the value of expertise and track record of effective leadership in a report by myjoyonline.com, which says that, stressing that the party needs a candidate who gives creative ideas for the development of the nation. Finally, he said, as we go for the presidential primaries, we need someone who can help us retain. We need someone who has humility. I was thinking in Japan, who need leadership qualities. So we need someone who has track record. Furthermore, we need someone who has temperament. Can Japan can also Bobby one member two. Just say person, no. I say we need someone who has innovative ideas and has the tolerance for everyone. Furthermore, Dr. Bawumia draws attention to his own political experience in campaigning against the National Democratic Congress's flag bearer, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. He noted that he has defeated former President Mahama twice. Hey, Bawumia, wait. When President Mahama called a race, when did you go for a presidential race? I will beat him twice. Wasn't when you were the running mate? Please. And the fan can. If this time, if the delegates elect you, that is where you can have the guts to say you are now competing with President Mahama. But at the stage you don't come closer. He has been a president. You haven't been a president. So calm down. That if you look at all of us, 10 aspirants, I have the political experience in campaigning and winning elections against John Mahama. Hey, Bawumia, Bawumia, or Yobo. And it's all about the fact that Agyapong had made it clear that say we a strategist. Ghana yanko IMF. Sisi Ghana yawo IMF. IMF krampo no ye kono ye patro ansa omo accept ye. Look at how Ghana suffered before the IMF, board approved the $3 billion for the country. Look at the kind of taxes they have raised. All these things, and Chesa, we are strategists. I will mention like how the president normally says, fellow Ghanaians. Now, the salvo that is going up and down, there is something, maybe somebody will say it's a double standard. And I want to read this news item from one of the sites where Agyapong, not too long ago, was asked that Ghana, sena sisi a hochiraba ne yesika economy na akaye din na ade no. They want to know if it is the fault of Bawumia. And Kennedy said something. And I just want us to be analyzing some of these things also. Because some people, they are the ones who are taking charge of the country. This is from 3news.com. They say, Bawumia not to be blamed for cedi depreciation, Agyapong. And he said this in 2021. Now, I want us to read this. Let's read the story. It says this. He said, following Agyapong's recent attack against Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia for the depreciation of the cedi in 2021, a radio interview in 2022 has emerged of same Agyapong, vehemently arguing that Dr. Bawumia could not be blamed for the cedi depreciation. What I say? Now, the same Agyapong, and as you see, I say, Bawumia say, or a strategist. Agyapong say, you're a strategist because we are strategists. And can only call IMF. Now, IMF is because Ghana cedi no atutra apansam atete ebubu watete okra mfaso bi anyu bi am na say from the time I NDC feed na Ghana cedi or 4 cedi to $1 CC or 12 cedi to $1. So Agyapong as a businessman feels that you can't be an economist and make things worse and come and claim you are a strategist. You understand the point? And people are also reminding Agyapong that Kennedy, not too long ago, you told us that the problems that are going on, it is not the fault of Bawumia. So is Kennedy being a double standard or is not being credible? Now, when it comes to that, I'm going to go to the next person I mentioned, and that is who Alan Chamantin. And he's also saying something. He said, the MPP race as it is now, they need a credible people. You listen to John Chamantin. He said, 2024 election is about credibility. So, me say 1+1. Can the Japan say, Bawumia say or a strategist? Or say you a strategist. You be use common sense. You be obi to me Ghana, see deny better. You be a obi to me say, obi to me share economy man, obiya ediye. Bawumia say, me a strategist, vote for me. Me what track record. The track record in the for now there, meaning na yatias yes from the time from 2017 to date, Bawumia has not indeed worked good on our economy into no kind for the young too. But Alan Chamantin, Honorable, is also saying that a presidential aspirant of the New Patriotic Party, Alan Chamantin, says the 2024 general election will be leveraged around credibility of a candidate and the campaign style of the ruling party. He said, as we approach the elections, the choice of candidate, campaigning messages, and style of all political parties will play a crucial role in determining the outcome of the election. Last, let me read the last portion of the message. He said, these factors, according to Mr. Chairman, will not only shape the eventual outcome of the election, but also determine the level of trust and support that the candidate can garner from the electorate. Now, what he's trying to say generally is that Kennedy Agyapong has proven that he is a double standard person. Bawumia, beyond all reasonable doubt, he is not being credible. But he is telling every Ghanaian that when it comes to MPP looking for somebody to lead them in the next election, then we are looking for who? Somebody who is credible. Now, in a related development, Honorable Kofi Amankwa-Menu, Deputy Defense Minister, also said that Obi bi obey politics obi yusu no anisika edebeye no. Oni akrono oyewi oyekromfo
Bia ote ho a o say oye politics odi the bottom sika ana ye politics na say ni pa no oyekromfo.
Now, MPP before na no mututwi sika ne hihye omo ho wo de 80 azam ni. Bawumia say ye hia sikani a oba beye den obebedi enim. Kennedy Agyapong say ye hia strategies ye hia obi a oyusu ifie yansa na wo sika. Chairman say munti omu nyina na ehu say ye hia obi a odi ne kre. Ghana for fellow Ghanaians, from where we are, if we indeed looking for a truthful person, at least this video on hindsight, Kennedy Agyapong has proven that he's a double standard, because the other time he said that problem now and free Bawumia. That's what he said. Now it has also been proven that Bawumia himself is saying we don't need a rich person, because an ally to Bawumia is the Deputy Defense Minister, Mr. Amankwa-Menu. And he says, Obi osi ododi nisika ede politics or your kromfo. Alan Chamantin say, you're a credible person. So Ghanaians, as you're watching this video, let's cast our minds back. All the promises these political people are telling us, have they done it? Has it been done? Let me put it in that context. Has it been done? Bawumia and Akufo-Addo told us, one district, one this, one that, $1 million to a constituency. Have they done it? No. Now they are coming around again. Look at what they are doing because of their own level of insensitivity and not being credible to each other. You see, the salvos are coming one after the other. For some of us, we love it when they themselves are trying to open up the truth, because every Ghanaian must be discerning now. The other time, omo da die. Yehu. Maybe this time around, yes, you did better. Who is being truthful to Ghanaians? My fellow Ghanaians, this one is the first out of all when the 10 were approved by the committee. We may come when they continue to throw the salvos, but we are ending with this statement that did Dr. Bawumia told every Ghanaian, say, dollar ni cedi issues nearby no. Wa $2 no mu or the key na kwa koma IGP. Inti ya lock dollar nti oni cedi mbili omegina no megina. Okan ya na. Okan ya na wanka. Inti ne kene de Agyapong ka no no kra na enye no kre. Ena de me ba no cool. So the truth lies in your mind. Let's be open-minded, every Ghanaian. We will say some of the politicians want to take us for a ride. But for us on Spotlight, we want to also lead a crusade and a campaign of truth, of credible, and of a good heart who can come and govern us into a good nation. So, don't forget, be part of this community, subscribe to this page, and be part of this family. Just go to the subscription button. By the end of July, we need to have our 1K. Thank you for watching this video. We'll come your way again another time with another very beautiful video. Bye. Bye. Bye.